Hi guys, I just want to do a quick review, testimonial, why I love Vibo, comment for Michael and his team. I'm based over here in the United Kingdom. I'm in a beautiful area called the Cotswolds, and I've been using Vibo now for about 11 months. And I've probably done about 50-60 weddings with it thus far, and it's been an absolute game changer. Before, what used to happen is I would always drill down into the music with my clients, but this just took forever, particularly for the brides and grooms. They would have to sit down and write out spreadsheets, or just emailing backwards and forwards about requests and things. Now when you're planning a wedding, you're quite often a very, very busy time of your life. You're organising probably the biggest day of your life, and to take that extra hassle out of the planning process is brilliant, and just to simply make it more streamlined and easy for my clients. What it allows, well, firstly, the first question which a lot of clients ask, or used to ask, or still ask, is, do you take requests? Can I give you some suggested tracks? And believe it or not, there are still some DJs out there that say, oh no, don't worry, I don't take requests, la da da da, I know what gets people dancing. Well, I'm afraid clients these days are a lot more savvy than they ever used to be. We've got Spotify, on-demand services. They know what type of music they like. There are so many festivals and things, and there's a massive music scene now. And these young 27, 30-year-olds, know what they're into and know what their friends are into. So to come and employ a DJ who's just going to rock up and go, oh, don't worry, I know what gets them dancing, I'll chuck on the Macarena, those days have gone. Okay, and then what Vibo does is allows my clients to import onto the app their favourite music, through Spotify and things. They can import a Spotify playlist of tracks which they want me to play. Now what it also does is allows me to give my input as the professional, as the DJ, who they've employed to come and help them with the celebrations. So what I have done is I've put down loads of different playlists suiting different genres and tastes and things. So maybe they can just go through, and takes them to the YouTube button so they can familiarise themselves with the track which I'm suggesting, and then they can like it or write a comment next to it. Every time they like the track, it gets added to their playlist. So it saves my clients a loads of time, and literally, I say, I've probably done about 50 or 60 weddings with it thus far, and everybody has loved it. Now, some people will just keep Vibo, the app, to themselves, but there is a function on there which allows them to invite guests. And what used to happen is, they would write on the RSVP slip, oh, please put a track in, which you will dance to. But now the guests have kind of full access to the dancing part of the evening. So let's give you an example. They invite 20 or 30 guests onto the app to start voting for music. What that does, it gives me information like, right, these are the top 5 voted tracks from Sammy and Ben's selection. So I can use that in the kind of the active programming on the night. Okay, right, I need to drop in here a really big tune which I know they all like, and also what happens is, if you get, say, 4 or 5 votes for quite an obscure track which you wouldn't normally use, there's normally a reason for it, and it's quite possibly the groom's mates remember Ben doing this mad dance at school and things, and Ben's probably forgotten it, but his mates never have. So it just gets people thinking about the music and about the kind of the story of the lives of the bride and groom, or my clients. So it's great for that. With reference to myself, it saves a load of time with the planning process. I would say, being really conservative here, it saves me probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of constructing the set lists for the evening, which is great. If you're doing 50-60 weddings a year, you're going to save between 90 and 120 hours of planning, which gives you time to work on other things, gives you time to check your equipment, or even if you're doing 2 or 3 weddings in a row, just gives you that little bit of extra time on a Saturday morning just to come out and relax in the garden and just, get yourself ready and re-energized, or go on a bike ride, whatever you want to do for the next night. So you don't rock up the next night, having spent all morning on the computer organizing the playlist, and so it really gives you time to kind of refresh and regenerate. There's a PDF docket. Once you've organised your event, the PDF docket is super useful because you have all your notes on there, and the bride could have written a comment like, "Oh, please play this when I'm with my bridesmaids," or if my dad's on the dance floor, can you play this track because I know he loves this and it reminds me of holidays and things. So even if they don't want to do that father-daughter dance, the official kind of spotlight dance, you can. You have all this kind of secret information in advance. And a client said to me the other day, when they put it out to about 35 of their guests, and there was so much of a buzz about about the evening and how everyone was voting for the music. So even before you get there, you're generating this buzz for the night. So it's amazingly useful. Michael and his team are superb. I swear to God, Michael eats, drinks, sleeps Vibo. He's based over in New York now, I know, and I think even when he's asleep, he's still conjuring up ideas on how we can get Vibo even bigger and more popular. And you can message him and his team, and as long as he's not fast asleep, they come back to you so quick with really good advice, and tell you if you've got an issue, it's sorted just like that. So thank you guys, thank you Michael, thank you for your passion. I love anybody who's passionate about their business, and you are just superb and you're there all the time. So as I say, if you haven't got Vibo, you need to get Vibo. It's an absolute game changer. The world of DJing and discos has totally moved on, and it's just get it. It's brilliant. You will save yourself so much aggravation, and if it helps you improve your service and helps you give your clients the best service possible, it's got to be worth it. Take care.